What's up, guys? Hope you are doing well. My name is Steve. Thank you for joining us. If you are new here, welcome to the returning subscribers. It's always good to see your smiling faces. Now, today we're talking about a sneaker that is probably going to be a little polarizing. I feel like some people are going to be into it or not into it, but I very much like these kind of off-the-wall crazier releases because it gives you a nice little change up from the everyday. Of course, there are classic sneakers, classic silhouettes, classic models that we all know and love, and we frequently go back to, but every now and then, it's nice to switch it up with something a little crazy. And Nike's ISPA line definitely delivers on the crazy and unique. Today we are talking about the Nike ISPA Flow 2020, and I wasn't kidding. Pretty crazy. But before we get into it, let's first take a closer look. Alright guys, welcome back, and now you've seen a closer look at these bad boys right here. Welcome to the channel. For you new people, consider joining the fam. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. I want you to be a part of it as we grow. You guys, you returning subscribers, you returning commenters, the likes, subscriptions, your guys' engagement is what makes this channel great and helps it grow. I very much appreciate each and every last one of you. Also, be sure to check out the helpful links down in the description below. Protective shoe spray and cleaning kits to keep your kicks clean, as well as my favorite sneaker books, as well as links to cop if these bad boys are available. If there are some available for retail, I will have the links in the description for you to check out and cop. Now, this is the Nike ISPA Flow 2020 in the Medium Olive and Persian Violet colorway. You do with that information what you will. But yeah, this is not my first colorway of choice. I really am probably going to get my hands on like that more pure platinum colorway that just dropped recently. My wife got a pair for herself and they look money in hand, and there are some other colorways dropping soon that also look very dope. But to experience the sneaker, this is going to do just fine. Now, my initial impressions are, yeah, this is super unique and dope looking, but it is incredibly light. I cannot believe how light this shoe is. It feels as light as any Nike running sneaker that I've ever had in hand or felt. And I don't think this is necessarily meant to run though. ISPA is usually a lifestyle type line. I don't think there's supposed to be much performance in this sneaker. Now, ISPA stands for Improvise, Scavenge, Protect, Adapt. They kind of take this kind of scavenger vibe, like they're just picking things from different models off the warehouse floor, maybe putting things together, kind of scrapping and creating something new. And I don't know how much or how little of this is like sustainable materials, recyclable materials, so it's not kind of like the Crater line or the Crater versions of sneakers. I'm sure there's some sustainability built into this sneaker, but it's more or less kind of meant to look like it was kind of pieced together from different things, and it kind of accomplishes that. But what I like is that they really do exaggerate proportions, they tinker with lines, they create new lines, new dimensions of sneakers. And you know, it is hard to create kind of new things. I mean, sneakers have been done so many times over, and there's only so much you can do to change the silhouette of a shoe without going like off the deep end. They do a pretty good job with making this feel fresh and different and new and eye-catching. Like, this upper is just so intricate and interesting, and there's just so much going on here. So you've got some mesh netting happening here, lots of little transparent pieces seeing through, sometimes just like semi-translucent, other times straight through the other side of the sneaker. Then you've got these interesting plastic pieces, like this is kind of like serving kind of like a little mid-foot plate. I don't know how much it does support the arch there, and probably does a little bit of support there. Then it kind of comes up and grabs some of the laces, so it functions as eyelets for the laces, whereas on this side you just have little fabric loops servicing the eyelets here. You know, the eyelets are not symmetrical. There's a lot of cool things happening with this sneaker. Now, this pattern, as you're going through, and you can see it working its whole way through the upper, kind of reminds me of almost like a peacocking pattern, like peacock feathers, maybe the purples and the medium olive, I guess, and this yellow. Those all kind of make me feel like there's a kind of a peacock vibe here, like the big feathers that they show. I don't know why my mind thinks that. Do you see that as well? I mean, let me know if you feel that way down in the comments below. The other thing of note, and really one of the stars of the show here, is the midsole outsole. Like this crazy outsole that doesn't kind of look organic. It looks like it was kind of grown in a way. Then there's some rubber inserts here to give it a little bit more stability. It's a nice translucent rubber, and it feels great. It feels comfortable. And this is one of those sneakers that almost kind of fits like a Yeezy in some ways with this kind of knit upper. I would recommend doing half size up for a little bit more comfort. I did get this in my true size and it feels fine, but I think for more of a comfort vibe, you want to do a little half size up. I don't think you're going to be mad at yourself for doing that. As far as the resale goes on these guys, there's not a ton of crazy hype for these sneakers. They're definitely sought after, but you're not going to be paying any crazy premiums, and there are more colorways dropping, so keep your eyes peeled on the sneakers app, keep your eyes peeled on other retailers. You'll probably be able to get some for retail, and then who knows, the price might even drop after the other colorways come out, so that would be nice, because I would like to see more than one pair of these in my collection. I don't know how you feel, but I'm definitely into this. And some of the other ISPA, the more crazier ISPA drops, I haven't been able to get my hands on, and some of them do go for some crazy premiums. I feel fortunate that I was able to get this colorway, and I'm going to try to get my hands on other colorways that I really dig as well. And that does it for me, guys, on this video of the Nike ISPA Flow 2020s in the Medium Olive Persian Violet colorway. A super dope, just different sneaker that really pushes the limits of what is acceptable with fashionable sneakers, and I love it. I love when things are pushing the envelope. I love when things are different, and so immediately I was drawn to this sneaker and had to have it. Let me know what you think about these down in the comments below so I can hit you guys back. I try to be the CEO of responding to comments, so I will hit you back if you drop a comment. Also check out the helpful links, protective shoe spray to keep your kicks clean, cleaning kits as well, and my favorite sneaker books are linked down in the description on top of links to cop. If I have some that are available at retail, the links will be down in the description for you to check out. And look, if you're new here, consider joining the family. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers, and I want you guys to be a part of it. I very much appreciate each and every one of you, returning subscribers, returning viewers, returning commenters. You guys are the greatest. You are what makes this channel great, so I very much appreciate you. And with all that being said, hope you have a good day, good evening, good night, whenever you're watching this, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.